Hello everyone, in this video we'll look at some of the blunders beginners make in the middle game. White started with d4, black responded with e5, knight to f3, knight to c6, bishop to c4, knight to f6, knight to g5, attacking this f7 pawn and then d5 from black. Now here comes e captures d5, knight to a5, attacking this bishop, bishop to b5 with a check, bishop to d7, bishop captures on d7 and then queen captures on d7. Now knight to c3, h6 to kick this knight out, so knight to f3, bishop to d6, defending this e5 pawn, and then castle, then rook to e1, rook f to e8, and then d3 from white, and here comes the blunder move, bishop to b4. Now pause this video and find why this is a blunder for black and why white has now significant advantage in this position. Because now there is bishop to d2. Your pawn on e5 is hanging now. Now how will you defend this pawn? If you play something like queen to d6, there is simply knight to b5 and then if queen to e7, then simply bishop captures on b4. So you have to take this bishop and then there is knight captures on c7 and there is a rook 4. You lose a rook here. That means you are exchange down here. So queen to d6 is a very bad idea here. Now if you play queen to e7 to defend this pawn, then there is simply a3, and if you play bishop to d6, then there is this b4 and you lose your knight. You can't defend your knight here. So the only best move here was c6. Instead of this bishop to b4, black should have played c6 because after d captures on c6, knight captures on c6, the position is perfectly fine for black. However, in this game, white also blundered because after bishop to b4, white had a very good amount of advantage in this position, but white played simply knight to e4 and missed all the advantage. Now here, any advanced player would have played knight captures on d5, but since this is a beginner's match, so black just played bishop captures on e1. Now here comes knight captures on f6 with a check, g captures on f6 and then bishop captures on h6. Now this is not a very good move here, although it may look like this is a very good move because now the black king is open. However, it's not a very good move. I will tell you later in this position why this is not a very good move. Now black thought this is a move I can save my bishop, so black played bishop to b4 to save its bishop. Now here comes knight to h4, bringing more pieces towards the king side. Now here, black should have ideally played e4 because white is threatening here queen to h5. So e4 will help here. Let me show you how. Because if white plays queen to h5, you can simply play rook to e5 and then queen has to go out from this position. However, black again blundered here and played king to h7 and now this is a lost position for black. Now pause the video and find why this is a lost position for black. Because here comes queen to h5 and now what you play here? You have to play something like king to g8 to survive some more seconds. But black again played here rook to g8 and now there is mate in 1. Now pause the video and find mate in 1 for white. Simply there is bishop to f8 and now this is a checkmate. And that's why e4 was very important there. Now you must be thinking, what if white just captured this pawn? Then there is simply rook captures on e4 and now you gave black a beautiful counterplay in this position. Previously, black had to defend this position accurately, but after this, black has got this open file and a beautiful counterplay in this position because now both the queen and the rook are looking very much active for black here. So thanks for watching everyone. Do like and subscribe for such amazing content.